Hey everyone, it's Allanda. I hope you're doing well. I am coming to you on a beautiful little October evening to discuss change. If you're new, again, I'm Allanda. I'm a 48-year-old mother of 6, a high school teacher, and I am on a GLP-1 weight loss journey. To date, I've lost roughly 75 pounds. I just finished up No Scale September, where I did not step on the scale, and I'll be honest, that decision was hard for me for many reasons. And I'll link a video up here in case you want to go look at it and be like, why did she not step on the scale during the month of September? But to get to the bottom of it, I made a huge life-changing decision back in February of 2024 when I decided to start my GLP-1 weight loss journey. Thank you. I'm aware. I appreciate it. When I decided to take that leap of faith and start my GLP-1 weight loss journey, I was 264.7 pounds. I was a big girl, and I'm only 5'3". Well, I say 5'4", but that's when I have on like shoes. Reality, I'm 5'3". And I knew it was going to be scary. I didn't know what to expect. I just know I didn't like what was currently going on. I applied that same knowledge when I decided to do non-scale or no scale September. I did not know what was going to happen with my body. I did not know how I would react if I stood on that scale and I gained 10 pounds in a month. I just had no idea. But I had that old feeling of what I was doing, I wasn't okay with. I was over it. I was losing weight, and then I got to a point where my weight loss stayed in a 10-pound range. Now, some people would say that's maintenance. I wasn't trying to maintain. I still have another 40 to 50 pounds to lose. But I dealt with a lot of inflammation. And my doctors and everybody, we're all working to figure it out. But I felt like I was putting too much on them, and I needed to go back to home base. I needed to go back and I needed to go back and figure out me. Instead of doing all the stuff that my doctors are telling me, I had to go back to me. And I'm going to kind of show you this shirt. It says you can take the girl out of Arizona, but you can't take Arizona. Actually, I can't read that upside down. But I hope y'all see it. And it's kind of the same mindset. I had to put myself back at home base. I'm aware. Thank you. I had to put myself back at home base and try to figure out what is going on with my body. What is actually happening? So I ended up doing a 3-day cleanse. I know all my doctors told me don't do it. I'm aware. And some of y'all are going to be like, oh, no, you didn't. Yes, I did. I did a Saturday, Sunday, Monday cleanse. Yes, I was very nervous to go on a cleanse at work, drinking just 6 bottles of juice and 2 power shots. Yeah, I was scared. While the drinks did have protein, they didn't have a lot of protein. They didn't. I think in one day I was probably drinking about 45 grams of protein. Now, calories, I was good. The whole program is 1465 calories per day of drinking the selected juices. So calories were great, but everyone kept saying don't do it because of the protein part. But I needed to get my body to reset. I needed to go back to base zero. What is going on with Allanda? Let's figure it out. It was scary. It was not something that I felt like I could do because it's something new. I haven't done juicing in over, we were trying to figure it out the other day. I was in Arizona. So it had to be almost 20 years since the last time I tried juicing. And I played around a little bit with dibbling and dabbling. And please understand, I am not a medical profession. And like I just told you, my medical professionals told me don't do this. They all of them said, no, no, you're good. Just keep staying the course. But just staying the course wasn't helping me figure out what was going on with my body. You are currently being recorded. Thank you. Thank you. That's my surveillance. So as long as I keep moving, it's going to keep telling me. So let me just be still. So I did a 3-day cleanse and I felt pretty good. Like day 1 and day 2. Day 1 was a struggle because it was a Saturday and we were running errands and my family decided to eat while I'm on the cleanse. And so I'm going to show a quick video of that.
So
I'm going to go home and eat healthy on my GLP-1. Yeah, I'm going to go eat healthy. Yeah, so that was annoying. I couldn't wait to get home to get to my juice so I could have something to drink. But Sunday was fine. No real issues there. Monday was a struggle. Monday I was at work and I had all my juices and I don't know, my body was used to some things because again, there was an area of comfort. There was some things that I was used to. And here I am changing up stuff, changing it up. And that was hard to comprehend. But I did. I changed it up and everything went fine. By Monday afternoon, though, I did eat some grilled chicken because this girl, I think my body was like, where is the protein? Where is the protein? So I had to give it some protein. So I had some chicken. I also ate two little Takis. I know. Hell of a lot of salt for this girl who's talking about inflammation. But I'm pretty sure my body was wanting it, needing it, which is why I craved it. And I wasn't going to, but I literally went to the store, bought a bag, ate 2 Takis, and was like, all right, I'm good. And so we have a whole bag of Takis in the house now. I know co-parent will eat it. I just haven't told him that they're in there. I don't need him looking at me sideways. It's been almost 3 weeks. I'll tell him. They're in there. You can have them if you want them. But my whole point in all of this is change is hard. And change is hard. And it's not always something that we can anticipate. And I know there are many and many of people on these journeys that are having to adapt to different pieces of their journey. Example. Is it time for you to start working out? Is it time for you to take a walk? Introduce the walking component into your journey? Maybe. Is it time for you to increase your protein? Maybe. Regardless, I know the change, the aspect of it is hard. And please, when I tell you this, I'm speaking not only as your fellow GLP-1 weight loss member, but of a mom who's had 4 children walk into my home because of change. Either a parent died or they were placed in foster care. Well, several children, but my 4 that I literally claim, and my child's about to walk out. Yes, baby. Okay. The reality is that when they all got here, no matter how they came to me, the change was happening and they had to embrace it, but they eventually found so much potential in their change. They were able to realize things that they didn't know they could do. They had opportunities that they didn't know they had. And I'm seeing that on my journey. I'm seeing opportunities. I am seeing personal growth. I mean, the fact that I was able to do those 2 days, that Saturday and Sunday with my family, having juices, and it did not break me, I promise you, co-parent was shocked. Co-parent was shocked. Like, you gonna cheat? You gonna cheat? For what? For what? Why would I cheat? I deliberately chose a weekend where I didn't have a event to host or to attend. It was just literally prioritizing me and prioritizing my goal. So if you are looking to start a GLP-1 weight loss journey and you're afraid, trust me, I get it. But it might be time for you to put yourself first and embrace the possibilities of what could come from your change. If you are, I would like to suggest Mochi Health. Mochi Health is a telehealth company that pairs you with a provider. You and the provider will discuss if in what GLP-1 would be better suited for you. There is Semaglutide, which is $99 a month, and then there is Tirzepatide, which is $199 a month. There is a $79 membership, and with that membership, you're able to access your physician, a dietitian or nutritionist, labs, a sleep study, and a new list of all kinds of medications, including NAD+. Now, I take NAD+, which is also a peptide that helps me with my inflammation, my metabolism, and there's energy. I don't need any extra energy, but I'll take it. Why not? Why not? I'll take it in. But the reality is that if you are looking to start, I would suggest Mochi Health. You can start for $238 for your first month or $138 if you choose Semaglutide. So I'll leave a QR code up here because apparently a lot of y'all watch these videos at home, not just on your phone. So I'll leave a QR code just in case you got that opportunity. Remember, regardless of where you stand, I know something in your life is causing you to get recorded. No, I know something in your life is causing you to take a moment and say, am I ready for this change? I don't think anybody's ever ready for change. I think the idea is that we embrace it, we learn from it, and we see the potential in it. And trust me, I see the potential in myself, and I hope you see the potential in you. Y'all take care.